In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this splashy fish, and you'll need 1 black rubber bands, about 18 whites, 11 flesh, 4 orange, and 20 reds. So let's get started. First, we'll make his fins. To do that, we are taking a single white. We're going to double it, and anywhere on your loom you want to put it from the first peg to the second peg, and we'll do this twice for 2 fins. Single, double, diagonally connecting it, single, double, like that, so connecting it and coming straight down, and single, double. We're closing off our triangle like so. So you have kind of like a D, and we are going to cap off this end peg here by looping it 3 times to create 4 loops. So that's what you should have. And go in under the cap band, grab the top 2 rubber bands, looping it onto itself, and we'll go on the side where the D sticks out and looping it onto itself. Go back in under the cap band, grab the bottom 2, looping it onto itself, and finally looping the last band up onto itself. So that's what you should have. Taking a single red and like a slip knot, we're pulling it through to hold our band to add to our body later. And let's take it off the loom. So there's one of our fin, and you can fix any loose rubber bands later. Let's make the second fin. Same thing, anywhere on your loom, taking a single, double it, put it from the first to the second peg, single, double. You can come straight down if you want. Single, double, coming diagonally. That's what you have. Single, double, close it off. Push it down a little bit, don't let it overlap. And we're going to cap it off by looping it 3 times to create 4 loops. Go under the cap band, grab the top 2, looping it onto itself. Remember to loop the side first. Go under, grab the bottom 2, looping it onto itself, creating teardrops. Go back in the cap band, grab the bottom 2, and finally looping up the last 2 pegs. And taking our single red, it's going to go on the body, and we're putting our rubber band on the single red. So you should have 2 of these fins. And let's now make our splashy fish. Taking 2 single orange from the center, down 1, 2 single orange from the top diagonally, so that's his mouth. Now taking 2 single whites where his eyes will be, diagonally, and another 2 single whites, down 1 on the top of his eyes. And we'll take 2 flesh color rubber bands, and we'll come down twice for his belly, like we have here. Where his mouth is, the orange will come down twice with 2 single rubber bands, flesh color. And you're coming down with 2 single reds, continue from the flesh, down 1. And we'll close off his tail by coming into the center peg there. Now at the top, we're coming down twice and closing off with 2 single reds. So 2 single reds, coming from the top where his eyes are, continue twice, and coming in to close it off like that. And the rest will close up his body using 2 single reds all the way down. And you want to push it down and not let it overlap. Now we'll make the tail 2 single flesh color. We're coming diagonally and repeat on the other side. So his tail's done. We want to take a single flesh and we're looping the end pegs there, the corner ones, looping it 3 times to create 4 loops on both pegs. And we also want to cap off where the tail ended by looping it 3 times to create 4 loops. Now for the eyes, taking a single black, looping it 3 times to create 4 loops on a hook like that. Taking a single white, and we're going to pull our looped eyes onto the single white and put it on the first peg to the first peg across on our loom like that. So our eyes are on for our splashy fish. And let's take our fins and we're going to add it on the 3rd peg to the 3rd peg. And we'll push 1 under so it goes on the other side of him. Taking your other fin on the same peg from the 3rd peg to the 3rd peg across like that. So we want our fin to face upwards this time, and we'll take 2 single reds for holding rubber band. We'll put it across from the 2nd peg to the 2nd peg, and now we'll add his little scale or fins up here. So taking a single white and looping it 3 times to create 4 loops, and we'll do that twice. Another single, looping it 3 times to create 4 loops like that. And taking another single white, and we'll pull all the looped rubber bands onto the single rubber bands. So that's what you should have. So where the eyes ends, we're attaching one side to the 2nd peg and the other side to the 4th peg. And don't let it attach. We're just putting like a bow around the 3rd peg like that. So we're ready to loop. Go under the tail, the side one of the pegs, go under the cap band, grab the bottom 2 bands, looping it onto itself to the center. Repeat on the other side and looping it to the center. Now go in under all those cap bands, grab the top 2 reds, and it should go up the center, looping it up onto itself. Go back in, grab the next 2, looping it onto itself. Make sure these doesn't come over your pegs. Go back in, grab the last 2, and looping it onto itself. Now I'm going to work up my bottom and loop up to where the last flesh is. And I'm going to stop there on the side 1st peg, and I'm going to loop up my eyes first down to the very top peg where the arrow is. So going up where my top fins are, and I'm looping the bottom 2 bands and onto itself, creating teardrops all the way to the mouth area. So I looped up to where the arrow is, and now I want to finish my last yellow because I want my mouth to show. So I just looped my orange up. Now I'm coming up the center of the body, looping, grabbing the bottom 2 bands. I want to split it open, push my fins, the side fins through, looping it onto itself, and continue up his body and all the way to the last 2 yellows right onto the very top peg. I'm taking a single yellow, go in and creating my slip knot. And we're ready to take them off the loom. So there's my splashy fish, and you can push the eyes out a little bit more, and you can even push it in between the whites if you want, like this, to show the white. You have to split the whites together. There should be 4 on either side, and you just push the black right in between so the eyes come through, and the fin should be okay, and he's pretty good. And you can tuck in your charm string if you want for your splashy fish. But there he is. I hope you like him. Thanks for watching.